Hello there, my name is Rich Estrella. I'm a life insurance agent at Sky Insurance Brokers. Today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about living benefits having to do with life insurance. Most people view life insurance as I have a policy in place. At the time of my passing, my beneficiary receives a lump sum of money, which is true. But what happens if there's an illness? You got a heart attack or cancer or stroke or something. What's your life insurance policy do for you? In most cases, nothing, because you're still alive, you're not dead yet. Living benefits. This is something very few people are aware of, and I want to talk to you a little bit about this. Here's how it works. There's three main categories, I should say two. One is critical. They break it down into three different categories within that. The first is heart attack. Okay. Second is stroke. Last is the big C word, cancer. Any of those things take place, you can advance a portion of that death benefit as a living benefit. Now, there's over a dozen different things that go within that one specific category, being critical illness. But those are the three major. The second is chronic, and it works a lot like long-term care, but we can't call it long-term care because the guidelines are a little different. With long-term care, what happens is you have something in place, there's a daily allowance, you have some bills, you send in receipts, and you get your money back. That's how that works, and it's taxable. With this, the chronic care, what happens is, if you can't complete, now this is consistent with long-term care, if you can't complete 2 of 5 activities of daily living, okay, there's 5 of them, you can't do 2 of them, they're gonna advance you a portion up to 90% of that death benefit, whatever that is. So if you have a $100,000 policy, you can access potentially up to $90,000, okay? So with the chronic care, the living benefits, you can look those up. They're state regulated. There's 5 of them. You need help, you need assistance with getting dressed, using the restroom, feeding yourself, walking. There's some big ones. You need assistance, okay? So the critical, heart attack, stroke, and cancer, those are the main, but there's over a dozen. Secondly, chronic, you can't complete 2 of 5 activities of daily living. And lastly, terminal. Most policies have that. Most policies have up to 50% of whatever the benefit is if the doc says you can't live for 1 year. There are companies that we work with that will give you up to 90% if there's any type of terminal illness within a 2-year period. Doc says, hey, it's not looking good, you've got less than 2 years to live. They'll advance you up to 90%. So, in summary, it's very, very important that you take a look at the policy that you have and ask your agent or call the company and simply ask, if I found out I had cancer and went through chemo and I lived through this, how much money would I get? Is there any type of living benefit? And if the answer is no, let us shop it out for you. Now, if you don't have anything in place, make sure that you put some type of living benefit onto your policy. There's no extra cost. It's just finding the right company, and we have several companies to work with. So, love to help you out. I believe living benefit is something that everybody should have. I had policies years ago for my wife, myself, my 4 kids. We didn't have living benefits. These things came into the market. We paid a little extra because I was years older, but it's worth it because if something happens to me and I'm still alive, I'm gonna have some money to work with. So give us a call. Love to help you out. Bye now.